So today we'd like to show you a little bit about how to counter the left jab. A lot of times people will use that jab to set up bigger, meaner combinations. And if you can interrupt them or disrupt them on the first beat of the jab, you can disrupt that entire line of thought. So we're going to start with the first one. It's called a speed bag punch. This is one of Eric Paulson's tricks. And it's, again, basically it's the same motion you use when you're working the speed bag. Just kind of rolling it like this. And all I want to do is, as that jab comes, I parry it, I bring it down slightly. I don't want to go like this. It's just a little roll with my hand. I step on a 45-degree angle with my lead foot, again, just to make sure if he throws a jab cross, I'm off that line. He throws a jab cross, boom, and I'm off the line by stepping at a 45-degree angle. Again, if you want to see my feet here, let's go slowly. He jabs. As that cross might come, I just step. That's all I need. One more time. It's going to be a reoccurring theme that you see in the techniques that we teach. So now what we do is I parry that left jab, I step on a 45, and throw the straight right. Okay, it's from this side here. Roll it, bang, right hand. Bang, right hand. Doesn't matter, you can throw a jab cross, pop, I still catch him because I've cut that angle. All right? Basic rolling right hand counter to the jab. Okay. The next one is I'm right here, he jabs. We call this the split. Coach Kaiser showed this earlier with a body punch. Today we're going to show it to the face. I'm right here, he throws the jab, I parry it, I move my head off the line, and simultaneously I just throw my left jab right to his chin. Bang. Just like that. Boom. Split's called splitting the jab. Pop. I can come with my right hand. Boom. Boom. Slip, uppercut to the liver. The follow-ups are, you can pretty much come up with any follow-up you want. But again, he throws a jab cross hook, pop. Right there, when his head gets popped back, everything else goes off kilter. His cross might be, let's go slow here. His head goes here, it throws off the line of that right hand. And you can still see it coming in and move further out or inside, however you want to do it. But that's another way to disrupt that jab, especially on a tall guy. If I come at him and I jab, I can't really reach him. He can reach me before I can reach him. Go ahead. There, I just let him come to me and split the jab like this. Cool. So number 2 is a split. Number 3 is one that's really special to me. It's called, we call it at our gym, the true right cross. I learned this from Khru, Leonard Trigg at the Oregon Thai camp of all places. And I'm right here, and all I do is when his jab comes, I throw a straight right hand. Now, actually a true right cross. It's called a true right cross because a lot of people, when they're standing right here, they're right here and they throw the right hand up. They throw the right hand and they call this a right cross. But that's it's kind of a misnomer because it doesn't cross anything. Really, if you want to be technical about it, it's a straight right. It's just a straight right hand. The right cross is actually a counter to the jab. So when Brandon comes at me with the jab, I'm not knocking it in or down. All I'm doing is putting my hand straight for his chin. I just occupy that line, bang. And right as he throws the jab, I throw the right cross counter. A lot of people have a difficult time with this. You'll see them trying to go like this over the jab, and they end up getting punched because they're trying to use an overhand right counter, which is a viable counter, but they're not using the footwork. The way that you use the overhand is to step on that 45 again, okay, and move your head off the line of that punch. That would be the proper way to throw that overhand right as a counter. But I don't want to concentrate too much on that. The straight right, the right cross is to stay right where you are. Boom, and go right to the chin as he throws the left jab. Throws it again, bang, fast, good, full speed, bang, and there's the right cross. Throws the jab, snap it, boom, and there's the right cross. Right cross, counter number 3 to the jab. Last one we're going to show is the Thai left knee counter to the jab. So I'm right here, and as he jabs, I want to switch my feet. My right foot comes on the outside of his lead foot. Again, I'm creating an angle, trying to get further away from that rear hand. And I parry, kind of a forearm parry with my right hand. At the same time, I'm reaching for the top of the head with my left hand. Pull his head down and deliver the left straight knee. Pain. 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 So again, just like with the curved knee we talked about earlier in the liver shot segment, this can be done with different beats. I can walk in, parry, step, knee, parry, step, knee, or I can, one beat, switch and knee. Two beats, actually two beats. Switch, knee. Switch, knee, right here. Switch, knee. One more time. Hey. So a lot of times my students will have problems with these counter type techniques because they're ready for whatever they need to do when the guy jabs, and they sit and they wait for the jab. The jab never comes, and meanwhile they get beat up with all the other techniques, knees, kicks, punches from the right hand, whatever. And I used to have the same exact problem until I got a really great piece of advice from a two-time Lumpini Stadium champ. He's one of my coaches, and one of the things he said to me is, you hit me and I'm gonna hit you back. You don't hit me and I'm gonna hit you back. And I kind of laughed at it at first, but the more I thought about it, the more it made sense. And what he was driving at is, if I'm standing right here and this guy jabs at me, I'm gonna counter and throw the knee. If he feints like he's gonna jab at me, I counter and throw the knee. If he stands there and does nothing, I step, throw the knee. So rather than wait, okay, throw that jab, and hey, meanwhile he's doing all these other things, I'm just right here, and the second, boom, I'm just gonna go. If he throws a jab, he hits me with a jab, I hit him back. If he doesn't hit me with a jab, I hit him back. If he stands there and winks at me, I hit him back. It doesn't matter. He can feint, he can move, he can just step toward me. Boom, and the right crosses on its way. If I get started and then he throws his jab, it doesn't matter. I'm still in. So I guess the last thing that's more of a conceptual idea is just thinking about that little saying, if they hit you, you hit them back, and if they don't hit you, you hit them back. I'm Brian, Dr. Sick Yamasaki.
And I'm Brandon Kaiser.
And thanks again for joining us for Taking You to the Mat.